Hey, welcome back to the channel. So we have a Benrus. This is a very cool watch. It's a reissue of a watch that was made between 1972 and 1980. If you know anything about the US military, these watches here were issued to the soldiers in Vietnam. They weren't sold to the public. They were only sold to the service members, and I believe only 16,000 were made. Or I wouldn't say sold to the service members, but issued. But I believe only 16,000 were made, from what I understand. But this company is making a comeback. This is like a reissue of the original. This one here is the Type 1. They also make a Type 2 variant with Arabic numerals, I believe. But yeah, this thing has a lot of history, a lot of military history. It's just super cool. Let's get into the specs real quick. So we're coming in at 42.5 from side to side. Lug tip to lug tip is 47 millimeters, 14.5 millimeters in thickness. And you would never think that because it doesn't look that thick and it doesn't wear that thick. And I'll demonstrate it. 20 mil lug opening, comes on a very nice rubber, soft, supple tropic strap with a signed buckle. Sapphire crystal. You have a screw down crown and screw down case back. You've got the American flag on the back. I know they've changed this. They used to have all the military information on the back. So these newer ones, they've changed it with the American flag. But very, very cool. These are Swiss made, water resistant to 300 meters. It's got a sterile dial. You have a domed sapphire crystal. You have a friction bezel. So it doesn't click or do anything, and you wouldn't want it to click, because if you're out in the field in the military and you've got that thing clicking off and your enemy can hear you, they're gonna spot you, they'll know where you are, and that might be the last time you look at this watch. But you have an asymmetrical case, so you're able to really hide. I mean, it's like a built-in crown guard, so very, very nice. And the crown has very good action. If you look at this crown, very, very good action. See that there, and then let's close it. It does hand wind, it does hack. They're running the SOPROD movement, which is a 38-hour power reserve PO24, and it's got a 12-hour bezel here, so you can actually track dual time zones if you wanted to. So that's pretty cool. But like I said, completely bead blasted case all throughout. And it's done very well. I mean, I don't see any hard edges or where it's not machined right. It looks good all over. Sterile dial, sterile crown. Let's put it on my 7.5 inch wrist. And like I said, let's show you the thickness is not all that thick. So there's how it wears on my 7.5 inch wrist, and you can see it is not very thick at all. It's like that domed, it's like all crystal and bezel. The mid case is very thin. So at 42 millimeter, this thing wears very, very nice. It kind of wears more like a 40 to me, or 41. Not really a 42, but yeah, very, very nice. I like that. It's a very cool watch. Cannot go wrong with this piece at all. And I'll do a loom shot. I got a little bit of sweat on there on the back, but yeah, we will do a loom shot in just a moment. But yeah, this thing is, you got really nice teeth on that bezel. Just super cool. Let's get some shots outside real quick in the sunlight here. So here it is out in the sunlight. Got that black dial, very stark white hands and loom plots. Swiss made. Someone had said it's BGW9. We will loom it up and see what that looks like. But I can imagine it should glow pretty well. So we will demonstrate that. Let's do that now.
So it does appear to be BGW9, and it's very bright. It looks very, very bright, evenly applied. I mean, it's no dive watch, but it's pretty good. I mean, I know this is kind of supposed to be a dive watch, kind of like a field watch, but I think it's very, very good. I like it. Nice loom.
So if you like a military watch with all kinds of heritage and you don't want to spend, $8,000 to $10,000 on the original, because that's what they go for. These things have really shot up in price. I think they were, when they weren't as well known, they were probably under $200, but now they've got a lot of popularity and they've shot up in price just like everything else. But these are worth quite a bit of money to get an original. So if you're wanting a good example, but with all the new modern refinements, check out the new ones. I will have a link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.